This is the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
What is something that's bothering you? Get it off your chest, and then we'll have nothing but positive vibes together as a group moving forward for the rest of the show.
I like this one from Carissa, complaining about my 375 spot on the waiting list to get a parking spot at the hospital that I work at.
Oof.
It says, there may be street parking, but it's a limit of 2 hours, so I'm always risking a parking ticket. I would think about that all shift. Don't you want your hospital workers to be in tip-top condition and not thinking about something else? Give them a parking spot.
Also, parking spots at hospitals just should be free.
They should be free for everyone.
It's not a real pleasant place to be 99% of the time.
I understand that they don't want like people parking there and then going somewhere else. You should be someone that is going into said hospital. They should be monitoring that.
Yeah.
But people that have to pay when they're a patient is insane to me.
And like every day, there's times when somebody you know or love is in the hospital for quite some time, and you got to go back every day and park and pay for parking.
That's so expensive.
Makes me want to scream in the sky.
Yeah, so that is a great answer
good
to
start.
our
I like
question.
that.
We're cleansing our palates, we're complaining about things, and then we're not allowed to complain for the rest of the show. We're cleansing our palates, we're complaining about things, and then we're not allowed to complain for the rest of the show.
Noises that people make after they're done speaking or saying something funny or laughing. Just the human noises that come out of people at the end of something. Like that.
That's not their fault.
And I know, but when they do it every time, I can't even listen to them. I just wait for them to quit speaking. And
Who's doing this? It's not me.
Lots of people that I know make like weird little noises after their sentences.
You should start telling them that. Maybe they have no idea.
Yeah, just like point at them and go, heard that.
Heard that. What was
every
that?
time.
Hey, what was that?
Even like a nose suck in after they say something like,
oh, no.
you know what I mean?
Even when someone has a nose whistle, I'm like, nose whistle. And then they realize it and then they start mouth breathing.
Yeah, there's nothing they can do about just having a nose whistle.
I feel like a nose whistle could be cured easily by like trimming. There's got to be like one hair in there that's causing it to become like when you take a long piece of grass and like blow into it.
Mm-hmm. Like when you fart in a thong.
What?
Well, that's what I think, that grass thing where you have the one strand of grass in between your thumbs and it makes
that's
the
what
noise.
I was talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like there's one of those up your nose.
It's called a fart in a thong.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Thong fart, maybe.
Did you just make that up?
Thong fart.
Mags wrote in saying, just getting back into the dating world, I want to complain about all the guys that I've come across on these apps that just want to get it on. It's very frustrating.
Or just be a pen pal.
Yeah, they don't even meet up with you. What is up with that?
Either they want to meet up and just smush.
Yeah.
Which should be a little bit more than that. Try to find love.
I guess it depends what app you're on.
Yeah.
It shouldn't, though, because I've met so many people that are like, oh, I've met my husband on Bumble. But then other people are like, everyone I meet on Bumble is not interested in an actual relationship. So it is hit or miss. That sucks. That's a great complaint. Thanks, Mags.
We're asking you to get it off your chest right now, and then the rest of the show will be easy and breezy and positive and beautiful. This text says, I have a friend who posts a picture of himself every time he's at the gym, and he goes daily. Drives me nuts. I get the idea of posting when you're working out. I think it's actually motivating, or can be, to others. They're like, oh, yeah, that,
I should be doing that. Wow, they go every day.
And it's good to just see somebody living their best life and healthy life. But it is ridiculous, some people, where it's like their entire personality. And it's like, how many different angles do you need to get of you at the gym? Like, we can see the picture from yesterday still on our feed. That's probably enough. You're just in a different shirt today.
Or are they?
But the same pose.
Maybe same shirt.
Same shirt, different pose, maybe.
What I like about going to the gym, though, just a side note, is when I am there and I see people that I see all the time, I go, well, if they're here every day, I should be here every day.
Yeah.
And they're way more fit than me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, so that's normal to This should be a daily occurrence.
Yeah, there's some absolute machines at the gym I go to, not like actual machines. Well, there's those
There actually
too.
are really good machines too, though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying they're like people that have turned their body into machines.
I know.
This text says people who spell lose as loose.
Okay, I noticed that just yesterday.
Drives me nuts. Seeing people litter is a text.
I have not seen somebody litter in over a decade.
It used to be just the wild, wild west out there, hey?
And I was no better. I would be like driving down the highway, finish my McDonald's, and just like throw the bag out the window.
You would?
Yeah. This was like when I first got my license, though.
Wow, what a trashy person.
I know. Trust me. At least I'm willing to admit it. It's not like you probably were like throwing your cigarette butts out the window. Admit it.
Yeah, that's a little bit different.
No, it's not.
Then a full bag of McDonald's? Yeah, that's a little different.
It's not. Yours is actually worse. You could start a forest fire. Ever think of that? At least like mine
I wouldn't
has.
do it during dry conditions.
Yeah, you probably did.
Nope.
Yeah, because you didn't have the internet yet, so you didn't know.
That the conditions were dry.
Yeah.
You didn't know from like the dead grass.
I don't know. Anyway, how did we get onto this
Well,
topic?
I can't believe you
Oh, yeah.
threw full bags of fast food out the window.
Did. Everybody
No,
did.
they didn't.
Yes, they did.
They did it not.
Okay, well, I haven't done it in like 20 years.
Like maybe the dipping sauce.
No, that's worse. Why would I throw out the blue plastic? I'm talking like the paper bag.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nothing
and like,
inside?
yeah, and like the junior chicken wrapper.
It's going to be feisty Friday today around here. I can feel it.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah, and you're being a bad person.
Everybody did it.
No, they didn't. I said a little earlier that people that make noises after their sentences is one of the things that's just driving me nuts lately. What's up, Rusty?
There's this guy that joined us for a bike ride. This guy chewed his gum like a cow is chewing cud. Like, it was so effing noisy, it wasn't even funny. So I walked up to the bar, and I got a napkin. And I brought it back to the table. I said, put your gum in this napkin or go to a different table. I can't listen to you chew your gum. It was bloody disgusting.
Thank you for sharing. Appreciate that.
Themed weddings can be really fun. Like if the couple are obsessed with, I don't know, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Disney.
Oh, yeah.
They go all out, right?
Sounds awesome.
Whatever. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, I've never been invited to a unique wedding. In fact, I haven't been invited to any weddings this summer. Have you? You know what? There is a new stat. No one's getting married anymore. It's too expensive.
Yeah.
But anyway, there is a wedding that has gone viral. According to a Reddit user, her brother and his fiance are planning to do a naturist wedding, which is, I think, is it a new word for nudist, or has it always been the same?
Oh.
I don't know.
I thought you meant there'd just be like lots of plants there, like lots of nature.
No, they're going to an actual naturist resort, which means that the ceremony will be nude, and they want everyone attending to be nude as well. And keep in mind, this is a sister who was asked to be in the bridal party. So imagine the group pictures. She's standing beside her brother.
And if she's not a nudist, yeah, that's super uncomfortable.
So she even said that. She's like, it's causing some strain between my brother and I because I'm just not interested.
Could she go and she's dressed?
It's a requirement to be nude.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
it says here for the actual resort they're going to.
Yeah, no, that's uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah.
Imagine if the groom's just really pumped up to see the bride. If you know what I mean.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Mid-ceremony?
Yeah. And his entire groomsmen party.
Yeah, that's even worse, eh?
Oh,
the best
no.
man all of a sudden gets one
But,
as the bride's walking down the aisle.
Aren't your parents going to be there? Your aunts, your uncles? I would say no. I wouldn't go. Although, do you know how expensive it is to buy a new outfit
Good
for
point.
a wedding? You never want to wear a dress you've already worn before.
Saving some money. And I'd plan to see the bridesmaids in nothing anyway. That would probably,
yeah.
well,
What's your success rate with that?
100%.
Yeah, right.
Anytime I've tried.
100% shut down.
When the bride gave the groom his ring, was it for his hand or
Here's another list of 7 somethings. It's Ryder and Lisa's Top 7 at 7.
Top 7 things to do if Bobrovsky steals another game from the Oilers on Saturday, officially ending the Stanley Cup Finals.
Some honorable mentions. We love this text from Sam. First-time texter, by the way. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
If the Oilers lose, all Oilers fans can just start watching the Blue Jays lose all summer instead.
Yeah, off to a pretty good start with that. We also had golf and a dump run. A few other suggestions that almost made the list.
Yeah, because between the Oilers games and all the rain, it's been impossible, says Carpenter Corey.
Coming in at number 7 for the top 7 things to do if Florida steals another game on Saturday. Watch all the shows you've ignored for the last 2 months.
True.
That's a good collection.
It's a huge collection.
Coming in at number 6, have a salad.
When's the last time you had a vegetable?
Too many wings.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 5, try to repair your relationship with that friend that cheers for the Canucks.
That's true.
It's going to take some work. It's going to take some time.
Been a struggle, yeah.
Coming in at number 4, for things to do if Bobrovsky steals another game from the Oilers on Saturday, detox.
Yeah, you can buy, what is it? There's like some sort of green powder.
Okay.
You can add to your water in the mornings,
Like
maybe.
a liver reset.
Something of the sort.
At number 3, cut that jungle lawn. At number 2, sleep.
Oh, yeah, lots of naps.
Mm-hmm.
You can sleep well at night, knowing you don't have to be stressed anymore.
Good point. And at number 1, for things to do if Bobrovsky steals another game on Saturday, giving you a lot more free time, reintroduce yourself to your family. Hey, it's me.
Oh, hey.
Dad. What's something childish that you still do as an adult?
Yeah, this after learning that Daniel Radcliffe only watches cartoons. He's never watched a serious show before, and he's the same age as me.
That's kind of stupid.
It's not stupid.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
you don't like cartoons. You've never liked cartoons.
Yeah, I'm not a huge cartoon guy. Yeah, that's fair. But I still watch them sometimes. Like, you're telling me that you've never, as an actor, you've never watched Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, what are you doing?
He's watching The Simpsons,
Yeah,
probably.
but don't you get inspired by watching other people that are in your field kick ass? Like,
I mean, I don't know if Harry Potter needs to.
well, he should. Maybe he'd be a bigger deal than he is now.
He's a big deal. He's actually a very good actor, and like he does stage shows too.
Sure. But like all I'm saying is that he's missing out on an opportunity for growth. That would be like if you had an athlete say like, "No, I never watch sports." Like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's a little strange.
Where do you learn how to do Michigan then if you're never watching sports?
What's a Michigan?
It's where you like scoop the puck from behind the net and then put her top shelf.
Oh.
Like do a little reach around. They couldn't use that phrase because it was already taken.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I prefer gummy vitamins over pill form.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of a childish move.
You also rarely finish your veggies.
Yeah, I try. I'll dabble for sure. Like I'll eat a salad, no problem. And
Yeah.
depending, like I love steamed broccoli. If that's what I'm eating, I'll eat the whole thing. But if it's like green beans or like
Yeah.
cooked peppers,
Or asparagus. I've had to be like, hey, Lisa, finish your cauliflower.
exactly. So I feel like we can add that to the list. But we'd love to hear from you. What is something childish that you still do? And maybe people judge you or make fun of you, but you don't care. You're just going to keep living your life like Daniel Radcliffe watching
Just cartoons.
Rick and Morty.
So dumb.
Oh, there's lots for adults though, Ryder. There's
No,
like
I
adult
understand, but it's just he's missing out on so
Fair.
many amazing things by making that bold stance. I only like cartoons. I'd say the most childish thing I do is I get pretty jacked up when I get to a restaurant and they have the like sheets that you can like do the
The drawing on.
drawing, tic-tac-toe, solve the puzzle type things. Like Boston Pizza has them. I love taking a run at all those games.
Or when you go to Montana's
yeah.
and the entire table
Oh,
is a canvas.
Writing swear words upside down.
Yeah.
The best. What is something super childish you do?
This after learning that Daniel Radcliffe only watches cartoons as a 34-year-old father.
Mm-hmm.
He's never watched a serious show in his life as a professional actor.
What? What do you got for us?
Well, I definitely prefer the liquid cough syrup to taking it in a pill form because I guess I'm a child.
Yeah, swallowed pills can be tricky.
Did you love the banana flavored penicillin growing up?
Oh, I have to say I totally did.
Yeah. I would prefer that as an adult, too.
I would definitely prefer that over those giant horse pills they try to give you. So.
Yeah. Thank you for the call. We appreciate it.
Glenn texted in saying a nice cold juice box. Oh. Yeah, I
a
would
good answer.
love a Capri Sun right now.
Yeah. That's a juice bag, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
But yeah, juice boxes, there's just not enough in them, though. You know?
Yeah, you want more than one.
Yeah.
As an adult, there's just no way. Larissa says, I still sleep with my childhood blankie.
You've got a friend who still has her childhood doll that she keeps around.
Yeah, Heather is the name of the doll. And I'm like, can you put some clothes on Heather? Like, I'll sleep over at my friend Meg's house and I'll wake up and Heather is staring at me from across. It's a haunted doll for sure.
That's kind of childish, too. You're still having sleepovers at
Hey.
your friend's house. No, I like it. It's not offensive.
Kristen says, I have young kids, so I get all the kids' snacks and I will eat them all as well. Yeah, I think that's quite relatable. A lot of parents listening right now that go hard on those goldfish crackers.
Well, and like Lunchables, yeah, that's like the perfect snack.
What about those little baby food? What are they? They're kind of like Rice Krispies, but they're shaped as hearts and they come in different flavors.
Yeah, they're like digestive treats or something they're called.
Yeah, and you could get different flavors. Like the blueberry ones
Yeah.
are so good. I was introduced to those when I was hanging out with one of my girlfriends, Julie, and her toddler. And she's like, have you ever had one of these? And I was like, no, but I'm going to go buy some for myself.
What do you got for us? Something childish you do.
So I'm 38, and when my mom comes to town, she takes over my house, and I love it. She'll cook all of our meals, take care of the kids, do the laundry, everything.
Yeah.
And guess who's coming to town today?
Yeah.
Best weekend ever.
Right?
I'm in a similar boat, actually. When my mom comes to town, she just immediately starts cleaning, and I let her.
Yeah, you like go back to being a 12-year-old again, and they like bring you your snacks and your drink. You've got a little blankie on the couch.
Yeah, she even will, like, buy me wine.
Yeah.
she boots for you.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
We want to give away $1,000. And
Yeah.
we want to give away $1,000 to you, Catherine. How are you?
Hey, Catherine.
Good. Hi.
Big plans for the weekend?
I have a wedding on Saturday to go to.
Oh, perfect. This can help you with the cash bar.
Yes.
All right, so how it works, Catherine, you're going to choose a teammate, either Ryder or myself. They're going to leave the studio. They won't hear round one with you, where you have 25 seconds to tell the other host the first word that comes to mind when they say 5 words. We'll invite your teammate back in. For every word that matches with yours, $25 in your pocket. If all 5 match, it's $1,000. So, Catherine, who is your teammate?
I will pick Ryder.
All right. Bye, Ryder.
Bye-bye.
Get in the zone.
I will.
All right, Catherine, I'm starting that 25-second timer after I say the first word. Best of luck.
Okay, thank you.
What comes to your mind when I say scissors?
Cap.
Apple.
Fruit.
Toy.
Play.
Broken.
Bone.
Wizard.
Magic.
Great answers, and you still had lots of time left. Let's get Ryder back in here. All right, Ryder.
I don't know if this is good luck or not.
What happened?
But there's a little like putting green out in our hallway.
Yeah?
And I just drained a 12-footer
Whoa.
while I was waiting.
So you really were getting in the zone.
Yeah.
What comes to your mind when I say scissors?
There are 2 words here. Scissors. I'm going to go with cut.
$25.
Paper was my other word.
Broken.
Let's go with glass.
Bone. Catherine said bone. That's okay. Let's keep going. What comes to mind when I say apple?
I don't know why this came to mind. No. I'm going to say fruit.
That's right, 50
Yes.
bucks. Yes.
Almost went with orange.
We're back on track. What comes to mind when I say toy?
Kid?
Play.
Oh, that's a
That's
better
okay.
answer.
I was thinking story when I wrote it.
Yeah.
To each their own, though. But we got to match up with this next one to get Catherine 75 bucks for the
Cash bar.
cash
That
bar
can
tomorrow.
go a long way, yeah.
Yes.
Especially if it's a toonie bar. All right, what comes to your mind when I say wizard?
Magic?
That's right.
Yeah.
Nice work.
I almost went with fingers
Wizard fingers.
because that's what hot dogs are nicknamed, right?
Yeah, when they're like when they get really wrinkly in like
Yeah.
the gas station.
All right, Catherine, 75. We'll take that.
Perfect.
Great.
Thank you.
Great
Thank
game.
you. Have a great weekend. Have you heard of a mouse jiggler?
No.
So a mouse jiggler.
It sounds like something
Is-
you'd use it for fishing.
So it's an actual device that you can purchase online. They can be found for less than $10, and thousands of them have been sold in the last month. And basically what a mouse jiggler does is it makes your computer appear to be in active use when you're not actually at your
Okay.
desk and using your computer. So a lot of people who work from home will buy the mouse jiggler, set it up so their mouse is moving around and the company can see that they're actively using their work computer.
Okay.
And then they'll go and watch a new series on Netflix.
And just let their mouse do its thing.
Yeah. Go out for brunch with their friends. I don't know.
Because do some companies just have it set up so that if your computer is inactive for more than half an hour, they get a notification or something, I guess?
Yeah, I think they're literally tracking how often you're using your computer.
So mouse jigglers selling like hotcakes right now.
Exactly. So there's actually a bank that has gone on a firing spree.
For anybody that has one.
Uh-huh.
Wells Fargo, I
Yeah.
think is who you said.
That's right. They said that they hold employees to the highest standards and do not tolerate this kind of behavior.
Man, if they monitor that, is there any chance they're actually checking out what websites we visit?
Oh, 100%.
Oh boy.
Of course.
I mean, yeah, cool. No problem.
No, but but the websites that you and I search, they
Yeah.
would understand because it's for the show.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't think I fake work. Like, I don't feel like I have anything to prove by fake working, but I used to nap
After the show.
for like an hour. And when the general manager would be walking down the hallway, I'd sleep lightly and then I'd just pretend that I wasn't sleeping.
Times have changed, though. We have more responsibilities now
Yeah.
than we did back then, where we would just do the show and then go and brainstorm for the next day. Now we do
we
the
got a
show.
bunch of other stuff to do.
We edit our podcast. So there's too much work. If you were to take that hour nap now,
You'd be very mad at me.
well, and you'd be here for 12 hours.
Yeah, true. You call it forking, fake
Yes.
working, and you do it usually when there's a job around the house.
Yeah.
Moving, garage sale, those kinds of things.
Absolutely. I'm actually very good at it. So forking, fake working, let's say you're asked to help clean up after a bridal shower.
Okay, good example.
What you do is you take things and you move them from one side of the room to the other, but you distract everyone else by conversing with them, lots of eye contact.
Yeah.
Ask them how they are, what's new, get them really invested in some sort of chat. Then they start talking to other people. And next thing you know, the whole space is cleaned up and you just moved a cardboard box back and forth for an hour.
Yeah. So you just actively avoid helping your friends. That's a nice thing to do. So that
There's
they
always
have to
too
do
many
more.
people. There's always too many people. You don't need the entire bridal party there to help.
But
so,
I bet you to eat the pizza that
yeah,
they
I'm
got
helping,
for all the people.
Yeah, I'm helping get rid of things. We hope that you take time on your weekends to tune in to the Weekend Playback with Gary James, a radio legend
Yes.
that offers his time to host an incredible countdown. He takes you back to the top songs from certain years, right?
And this week in certain years, it's always such a good countdown.
Oh, the information is incredible. So it airs every Saturday at 11 a.m. and then again on Sundays at 6 p.m. But this weekend, we're doing something a little different. Keep in mind, Gary James, back in 2006, the last time the Oilers made it this far, in the playoffs, he was in the thick of it. Like, wasn't he traveling to these games as well?
Yeah,
he was part of like throwing things on the ice. He got arrested at one point.
Throwing the steak on the ice because there was the
ban.
The cattle ban on Canadian beef. So they were protesting that and supporting the team at the same time. Yeah.
So this is a countdown this weekend that you're going to want to listen to because Gary James will be sharing some personal stories. It's a sports-themed countdown, all of the hype-up songs.
A lot of them like Oilers hype songs that they skated out to or, when they won in the past. So a lot of nostalgia there for sure.
Some past goal songs as well and some of the players' favorite songs. So please make sure you're tuning into this. It's going to be awesome. I know a lot of hard work was put into this countdown. So this weekend, tomorrow, 11 a.m., and then again on Sunday at 6 p.m. More details over at play107.com.
Interesting, some of the rules around a lottery win.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you needed to know certain things. So I think this is a good opportunity to remind you that if you're buying a lotto ticket, you have to confirm where you bought it from. I'm also a little confused why this guy didn't know where he bought it from, but we also don't know his situation. Maybe he picked up a ticket from several different spots. That's what he does. So there's a man from Markham in Ontario, if I'm not mistaken, and he won the Lotto 649, but when he went to claim it, he couldn't remember where he bought the ticket, so he wasn't even able to claim his jackpot.
I mean, if you're traveling a lot and you're hitting up different gas stations and stuff and paying cash for things, because if he paid with a card, he'd be able to see.
Yeah, you can track where you bought certain things.
You should be able to track where you bought it, though, like one of 3 or 4 locations at least.
Maybe this is a way to make sure it's not a stolen ticket. Like, yeah, he has the winning ticket. It's a real ticket, but prove to us that you bought it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Super strange.
That sucks.
How frustrating would that be if it is legit? Like, if he didn't just, find it. And even so, if you find a lottery ticket that's a winning ticket, shouldn't you
be able to keep it? I guess, not if you stole it out of someone's car.
Of course. I guess that's how they protect it from people wanting to steal
also that.
lottery tickets.
This sucks, though.
Yeah, I'd be so frustrated.
I always think I'm going to win the 50-50s.
I know you do.
And I'm, so confident.
And then you chirp me about my sports gambling. I've spent literally 1/10 on my sports gambling, and I play $5-10 a day on different games. I've spent 10 times less than you have on 50-50s this month.
I know. Sometimes when they have those deals where they're like, spend $150 and you get an extra 50 entries, I'm like, sold. I usually would have just gone with a $20 ticket.
Yeah, so
this seems worth it.
You need to stay away from the lottery with that kind of mentality and the fact that your memory is a little shady at times.
It's true.
You could also forget where you bought it.
Yeah. My mic wasn't on, sorry. It's Fur Baby Friday, and Tash from ARC's Alberta Animal Rescue Crew Society has spoiled us today by bringing in a dog that needs a loving home. Tell us a little bit about this angel that's in the studio today.
Oh, 1 second. Sorry,
your mic's not on either. It's okay.
There we go.
So we have Maisie with us. She's a little over a year old. Her size is probably as big as she's gonna get.
Yeah, she's little.
For more of a medium-sized
dog. Yeah.
She's definitely a people dog.
Oh, I love you.
She gave a big snuggle when she came in.
Hi.
Man, if I didn't have 2 dogs in the house already. What's the
city
law?
limit's 3?
City limit's 3. Okay.
City limit's 3.
Well,
Let's
I'll consider
go.
it. She's very nice. You guys got some cool stuff going on this weekend as well.
Yeah, so we have our summer bash tomorrow at North Haven from 11 till 3. You can meet dogs like Maisie there. She will be there on site. So if you're looking for a dog or just want to come pet some dogs, you sure can. We'll also have local vendors. We'll have music. We have puppy yoga as well, too. We still have tickets for puppy yoga, so you can get them on our website. But yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm just about to post the video of Maisie in the studio, and I'm going to tag ARCs. So make sure you're following them and getting to know Maisie a little bit more if you're interested. You are going to fall in love with this girl.
Yeah, I don't think
She's
she'll
great.
She's not going to last long.
No, she'll get
at
adopted
ARCs.
real quick.
Yeah.
The Ryder and Lisa Podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Play 107.